Trader Joe's products are Trader Joe's things, which seems less like it's just how companies went about it and more like how Trader Joe's decided to go about it. It's like they really wanted to make their own brand.
And a lot of that stuff is actually produced by Trader Joe's, I think.
Right. So, no, because I actually saw in the description of their sour jelly beans, they actually cut a deal with a tiny factory in like Thailand or something, or Iceland. And Trader Joe's reaches out to these local farmers and they're like, yeah, here, just work for us. And it's just little tiny factories. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think Trader Joe's is one of those companies that tries to look small, but they might get pretty big. They might already be big. Yeah, wait a minute. They're not fooling anybody. How much is Trader Joe's worth? I want to see this shit. So you can't even see their net worth? Hashtag lame. That's also very fishy. I don't trust that one bit. What if I look up a company, I should just look up net worth. I just looked up Trader Joe's net. That's not, God damn it. 16.5 billion. Is that a lot? I think that is. Methathula, how are you doing? Velocities. Ooh, this is a new guy, question mark. I don't know if you're new. I have not seen you before, I don't think, unless I got bad memory or you changed your username. You guys got to stop changing your usernames. It's confusing me. All right. It's like if I'm at a meetup and I'm trying to be personable with people and people keep kind of getting facial surgeries. It ruins the identity thing, but I'm just going to assume you didn't. This is your first time I've seen you. I've been in the comments a bit. Motherfucker, you did change your name then, because I've never seen Velocities before. Okay, whatever. Trader Joe's is the most profitable store by square. Yeah, that's insane. It's weird because Dad and I were talking. I mean, you probably heard it at the very beginning of this stream, but we were talking about, and I forgot to get my Dr. Pepper. Hold on. Let's continue this Trader Joe's deliberation in a second. I got to get my fucking Dr. Pepper to down my paper. There we go. Okay, so it turns out that I'm just a deadbeat. Yeah. Well, welcome back, Velocities, for the 17th time, possibly more, which would be embarrassing. I'm going to try and remember your damn name. One thing I used to do at the end of streams is I would shout out kind of like a Patreon list or a patron list. That's what it would be called, where I would just list off the names of everybody who engaged. And it was always fun to be like, whoa, that's a lot of people this time. People actually cared a little bit. And it would be me gassing myself up, but also it would help me remember people, so you benefit from this too. I'm not just being selfish here, but yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, we were talking about, like, say how Kirkland, right? Costco's brand is Kirkland, which already that's dishonest, right? Because Kirkland is not the same. Like, Costco's trying to pretend like they're not connected to Kirkland, which coincidentally happens to be slapped onto every single label in their store. Yeah, Kirkland is a Costco brand, unless my dad is speaking out of his ass, but also I don't think he is, because I do believe that all the Kirkland stuff is directly connected to Costco. I think I see the little miniature Costco logo on the back of all the stuff with the Kirkland label on it. I care a lot. I watched your video about the condoms. No, he's not. He's not. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Kirkland is basically Costco. Why not just say Costco brand? I mean, that would not be as marketable, because Costco, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's because Costco and Trader Joe's are like the two most opposite stores. Like, if you're looking at all the stores, Albertsons, which is also Vons, and then which is almost identical to Ralph's, that's kind of in the middle. And then all the way over here, you got Trader Joe's, right? Which is, you know what? You could do the political parallel thing, right? Because the last ending of the election, I mean, my dad has been, he refuses to call himself a leftist, but he always called himself anti-right. He was never pro-left. He was always anti-right. But for the first time, I heard him basically go, here, none of the politicians care about us. The left just wants to pretend that they're for the people and give a minimal amount of money to charity to look good, but they actually are pricks who only care about themselves. And then every time they try to give money to the underprivileged, the Republicans' role is just to come in and say, you can't do that, and swipe the money for themselves, which I think is a gross simplification. But my point is that it was the first time my dad has been this nihilistic. And so now I'm sure my dad could get on board with this, but if you think about it, right? You have the two political sides of chain stores. Trader Joe's is all the way over. This is so great because this is my right hand, but I know that this is going to mirror it unless I'm wrong. No, I'm not. And this is on the left side of the screen. I hope that the hand that I'm waving is on the left side so that this actually works. So I don't look like an idiot. But Trader Joe's is the political left in stores. That was a terrible sentence, but you get the idea, right? They're pretending to be a small brand, excuse me, for the people, but what they're doing is they're cutting deals with small-time farmers, the true blue-collar workers and food producers, and going, "You're now a part of our big amalgam. We are actually worth a lot more money than we're pretending to be. Come with us." Trader Joe's is a gigantic conglomerate which probably pulls some greedy shit behind the scenes, but their image and even the way their logo looks and the fact that they mandate all their employees to wear Hawaiian shirts all the time, it is like the ultimate aesthetic and just general definition of the political left right now. It's like this veil. And then the political right, that's Costco. All right. That's all the way on the other side. Like Trader Joe's and Costco, the two opposites. Costco, they are very honest and bald about it. Yes, we are a corporation. Yes, we look like a gigantic oversized warehouse. Actually, no, we look like your typical oversized warehouse that was then shot by a Dr. Doofenshmirtz enlarging ray. It's gigantic, very gray, borderline. If it weren't for all the food, it would basically be a giant U-Haul car that you just store your shit in. I mean, it's just the walls are colorless. They know what they are, and everything is pretty blank, disingenuous, and quite corporate. But I mean, what's the difference in I guess the magnitude of corporate aspects between Trader Joe's and Costco? And it depends on what you want and where you'd rather shop, and that really says something about you. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And then Ralph's is Kroger. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, because every time I see, actually, that's makes perfect sense. Because every time I see Kroger or Kirkland, I'm immediately like, great. I feel like I'm just getting the Chinese bootleg version of something. It's like whenever I see Kirkland on a bottle of Jelly Belly jelly beans, I'm like, can I just get the original? What's the difference? The fact that Kirkland is associated with this bottle of jelly beans does not change the quality at all. Doesn't change the taste. Doesn't change the quantity of beans. They're just grabbing money. I mean, it's complicated, so I'm sure whoever gets the money totally deserves it. So, I have nothing to say critically about all that. But anyways, welcome to day 830, a 1 out of 10 milestone. We are back in it. We are back in the heavy schedule of paper eating, paper talking, paper shitting, which that part's not shown on camera, except for that one stream where I decided to keep it going, which I only do if I have something really important to talk about, and I feel a sacrifice has to be made. There's only so many of my farts that can be on the internet. I used to do a bunch of those in 2019, and so I'm trying to cut down, but what can I say? Sometimes conversing is just too important. Trader Joe's brand is Trader Joe's because they are just Trader Joe's. Vons and Ralph's are conglomerates of a bunch of different stores. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're speaking as neutrally as possible, but I mean, what I've been told and what Trader Joe's literally says they do on their packaging is they look for unique tastes by going to certain countries and by basically, I guess, erasing maybe a small-time farm's personal identity for being a part of the big Trader Joe's conglomerate, right? Which is a trade-off that, depending on who you are, seems worth it, right? Okay, I don't get to make my own brand, and food-wise, taste-wise, all the work we put into making the food from our farm or miniature factory work, that identity's lost. We are just Trader Joe's alongside 3 dozen other small-time farms and factories that also want to make their own identity, or maybe they don't. Maybe that's why they made the deal. But at the same time, we make more money, and people actually get to taste our product in places where it would never go, I guess. So can't wait for the paper eating. Calm down. The Trader Joe's convo is too important. All right, okay, let's go. I'm so hungry, I'd eat paper. I know. And what's great is there's no paper shortage, unlike chicken wings or anything like that. Paper is everywhere. You can just eat it anytime you want. Disclaimer, so I don't get sued. If you eat paper, it will not provide any nutritional value on the surface. A lot of the effects that I've personally experienced are long-term. So if you're going to eat paper, make sure to do it professionally or to seek advice and personal counseling from a professional. Of course, like myself. I received a 5-cent dono on accident because of a YouTube bug about 3 years ago. So that makes me a professional. I get paid for this shit. The unique, yeah, I was talking with Dad about how they have to be losing money because they're cutting these deals with these producers and spending extra money into branding, into their own unique packaging, and as a result of that, I mean, the knock. Hey, stop. The knock. Sniffy, you're imagining things. the knockoff Cheetos are not going to taste as good as the real Cheetos. So you're going to have decreased sales. So no one's going to buy it. Hold on. I know it's Brandon. So let me drink this one. I'll be right there, Brandon. Give me a second. All right, we're good. Thank you, Sniffy. I'm glad you're protecting this house.
So it's going on right now.
Yeah, no, it's happening right now. It's just we were having a debate about the political spectrum of Trader Joe's versus Costco, right? Trader Joe's is the left, Costco's the right,
Oh,
right?
100%. You go into Trader Joe's, all you see is
Hawaiian shirts. Try and find the pony, and you can get an organically produced pomegranate
And
flavored lollipop.
I hate to say it, but you know, you go into Trader Joe's, you see like the hot woman without bras. If this is politically correct.
Wait. Where is that? Is that in real life? I need to go back
everywhere,
in there.
Every Trader Joe's, and that's because they're left, and it is good.
Yeah, no, they
That's
have,
all I have to
yeah,
say.
they have DEI brand jelly beans. It's crazy.
yeah. Oh, they're tan colored black jelly beans. Nothing against. I'm a fan.
Who's the guest character? Okay, yeah. So
My
this
name's
is Brandon. Yeah, his name's Brandon.
we're-
I was
we're
gonna say
leaking.
I was gonna say Brian too. Actually, that would have been a
I
better
can
answer.
go with that.
Yeah, he was a test tube baby. He was supposed to be my doppelganger, but they spilled some dirt in the test tube, and he became really tall. It was some sort of mutation, some sort of Dr. Doofenshmirtz mutation.
Yeah, small dick.
Because we were talking about it because my dad just got wine from Trader Joe's to cook some stuff,
Nice.
and I was like, think about the money because when I see their knockoff Cheeto brand, no one's gonna buy. Like they could easily just make an easier and cheaper deal and just get Cheetos from the real
Well,
brand,
but
but
that's
instead they.
Have you ever had the Trader Joe's Takis?
Oh God,
They're
no.
really good.
I don't even have normal Takis.
No,
I
they're
just-
really good, and they're
Are
like
they
healthy.
better? Are they better than the? Hey,
It's
Sniffy,
different.
drop it. That's my shoe. Hey, Sniffy. Okay, it's fine. I don't think he's gonna really. He's just gonna carry it around and then drop it. Or are
Nice.
you gonna give it to me? Oh, that's so
Wow,
sweet.
oh,
Thanks,
hi.
Sniffy.
Oh my gosh, Jesus!
Yeah,
Christ.
Yeah, our gate doesn't close properly, so he ran away and almost got run over by a couple cars. So,
Oh, okay.
he's a little antsy. I think he's a little traumatized. But
Good for him.
yeah, hey, W. Brandon.
I got a Lamau.
Yeah. I'd like to think that Lamau was equally spread amongst the, but I mean, we know it was because you were talking about ladies with boobs. But,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think
guys, I was lying for clout. They all have broads.
yeah, exactly, and also a couple of them don't even have boobs, which is very frustrating. Which of course because they're progressive.
DEI.
Yes, exactly. DEI boobless ladies. But I think it was just like because doggy. Yeah, no, I did that a while ago, but they took it down to the community guidelines, and I'm like, dude, that's just my culture. That's just what we do. But I mean, if you want to censor it, then that's on you, YouTube. But
Can I have waterfalls from Dr. Pepper?
Yeah,
This is-
no,
I
this
think
is-
I took too big
this
of
is
a bite.
strawberry. You know how Dr. Pepper tastes normally. This is strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. It's better than the original. So tell me your thoughts.
It's like a what are those floats? The
Root beer floats
It's like a root beer float,
with
but
Dr. Pepper.
yeah.
Dr. Pepper floats.
No, it's like those popsicles. You know, like the orange ones.
Creamsicles.
Uh-huh.
So it's but it's a creamsicle, but with Dr. Pepper. Is that a real thing?
I don't really know what Dr. Pepper tastes like normally.
The people say that no. People say that it has a taste of like not figs, but it's like vanilla mixed with prune juice. I have that wrong. I googled this.
This is awful, dude. I don't know how you do this every day.
I know, right?
The whole paper?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dr. Pepper flavor, right?
Oh god,
What
this
are-
is awful.
There's
dude.
23. What do you mean, the Dr. Pepper and strawberries and cream?
No, the paper. What do you?
Oh wait, you ate paper. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I took a bite.
Oh yeah. No, I
helping
mean,
you out a little.
okay, yeah, no, thank you, by the way. No, Brandon, I'm telling you, when I first started, if you look up my first streams in 2019, I would eat like this big of a piece at a time, and it would be so embarrassing because you see me go, oh, that really hurt, and I'm like, yeah, this is day one.
Do you like swallow it whole or do you chew it?
Well, it's both, I guess. I chew it, and this is a secret, industry secret here. I chew it to compress it so that it's as small as possible because I would have to swallow a bunch of pills for my acne. And so these pills were fucking huge because I had lots of acne. So the bigger the zit, the bigger the pill, you know? So I had practice. So I treated it like a horse pill. So I just had to swallow it like
You
that.
guys should see the suppositories they used to give him.
Yeah, I know.
Again, bigger the pill, bigger the.
Yeah, no, dude, some of them were as big as this Dr. Pepper can. I had to open up wide. And the thing is that, like, I actually used to do a second stream called Shoving Paper in My Ass that lasted about 3 days before YouTube took it down. But
Now he just does it privately.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's actually Patreon only. So pay me $5,000 and you'll see if you want to see more groaning. So Brandon's a Trader Joe's plant sent to draw consumers into this. Hey, we were talking honestly about how their off-brand Cheetos are worse than their normal Cheetos, but in an unbiased way about how. Yes, I did.
Okay, I've never had.
Yeah, no, I feel like I got Red 40 poisoning, which is insane given that they're the off-brand healthy organic part of my burp version of normal Cheetos.
I mean,
you know what was underrated? When you say bring them back, have you ever? So I don't really do stuff from Starbucks, but there was this soda brand that Starbucks had called Starbucks Refreshers.
they're like it's not soda, but it's a carbonated water.
No. It wasn't even a seltzer. It was literally a soda, and it tasted. You got to swallow it whole. You need some help from the. You want to here take a drink, but like I'm serious. It was some of the best soda I've ever had, and it was supposedly healthier than normal soda. Most sodas, even like Switch or Izzy's or something like that, bless you. But I'm serious. It was incredible, and then they discontinued it in 2019, I think.
And it was good.
It was incredible, and Refreshers cans, right? They don't sell. I feel like they only sell these in like one Starbucks, and yes, it used to be these. Raspberry pomegranate was my favorite, and it was the only thing from Starbucks I would ever have, and it's incredible. It's incredible. It tasted great. I didn't even register it as a Starbucks thing. You know how Starbucks has a smell.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't even. It had none of that. It was separate from Starbucks. It had the logo, but aside from that, it was just its own thing. It tasted great, and they discontinued it.
It kind of looks
bastards.
like Izzy's.
Yeah, that's the thing. They were better than Izzy's.
Really?
Yeah.
Izzy's are great.
Izzy's are really good. Sometimes they get a little too tart for me. Starbucks Refreshers perfectly balanced all of them, and I was just like, I found my soda. Then they discontinued it 2 months after I started drinking.
Because no one's going to Starbucks to buy soda.
Yeah, because you associate Starbucks with getting your freaking herbal tea and your decaf fucking latte with additional, raspberry artificial flavoring. This is Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. So velocities, if you like Dr. Pepper normally, this is the shit because this is one of the very few knockoff flavors that actually surpass the original. I am not pissing nor am I shitting you. Like if you're familiar with how Dr. Pepper normally tastes, this will blow you away. Because I mean, I know you're focusing on the paper part, but when you drink the Dr. Pepper part, yeah, you even taste the cream in it. It has like I taste the strawberries, but the cream part, I don't know, man. It's weird. I kind of taste a weird dairy thing. It's this chemical shit.
That's the cream. It's strawberries and cream, right?
Yeah, I know. But like, that's the thing. How do they do that? Because there is no dairy in this. So there's some chemical imitation. Yeah. It's like when you know Jelly Belly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they had these Krispy Kreme flavored jelly beans and it feels like there's bread in it. And I checked the ingredients and there's nothing in there. There's some crazy chemical imitation that's supposed to mimic the mouthfeel of bread. That's artistry. Like I know that sounds pretendly just true. It's actual artistry.
But it kind of feels creepy to eat something like that. That clearly has nothing in it. It doesn't replicate it.
No,
that can't be good for you.
No, it's not. It'll kill you. But I mean, it's cool. I can appreciate it. It is uncanny though. It's like culinary uncanny valley. Is this the Jersey Mike's right next to my house?
It is.
It's
I was going to get
incredible.
Chick-fil-A, but then I saw this is nearby.
No, that is the best. I mean, I feel like, now we're just evaluating food. This is a theme here.
Food stream.
Yep.
I got the number 9.
I get the number 7 with.
Number 9. What's the
Did you
number
get
7?
Okay, so it's turkey and provolone, right? And
Okay.
then we make sure to toast it. They put it on the grill so that the cheese melts. That's very close.
yum.
Yes. And then after that, I'm very allergic to vegetables or anything healthy, as you can tell from the stream. And so,
Allergic?
yeah, I just
Like
get.
actually.
Yeah, if I eat a lettuce, I'll die.
Uh-huh,
But I spread mayo. They put mayo on it, and they do the juices and the dust, right? The spices,
I got that
and that's
too.
it.
Look at that.
And then I get like some potato chips, right? Some Lay's potato chips, and put it in there. Come on, calm down. That's good.
Well, now, sure. Get that extra crunch. And
Yeah,
just try vegetables.
Jelly. Yeah, I'm gonna ban you. Actually, the fuck. Jelly beans over. How do I hide user report remove?
Jelly beans are honestly, dude. Growing up, have you ever
Fuck! I accidentally pinned it. God damn it! I'm trying to delete him, and he's okay. Never mind.
have you ever been to the Jelly Belly factory?
Yeah, no, I was. Yeah,
I've been like 3 times growing up. I don't know why my family's so obsessed with it. We have like a little Jelly Belly ornament for a Christmas tree. It like swings on a thing.
I want that. No, I'm actually obsessed with like. Listen, I suck up to very few companies, except for of course Big Pharma. But like aside from that, the one huge company I'm so into that is Jelly Belly. There's just something about the way they operate. Also,
Well, why?
the Reagan endorsement. I think it's because because they operate at a quality level that is so far above any other. Right? I mean, like there's lots of good candies, right? I mean, you got Hershey's, you got Airheads, but I mean, when you look at what goes into Jelly Belly, I mean, I believe them when they put the word gourmet on their labels. I really do. Sometimes when I eat too much of it, I get dehydrated. There's obviously cons. It's not like it's the perfect product.
Well,
but
when they make me sick. I agree, dude. When you used to bring around your bag full of just a ton of jelly bellies, right?
you're supposed to eat that, but yeah. But yeah, what were you saying?
Like, oh yeah, a few of them, they're good. You get like the yellow one, I'm sure it's good. Red one might be good, but the odds,
cinnamon, yeah.
the odds of it being bad, so high. And there's like hundreds of flavors of weird things. I think they're over 7. Buttered popcorn, eat buttered popcorn. You know, I'm supposed to be eating, that's what I mean. I'm supposed to be eating like a flavored something.
How can you hate on? But you could have picked a better flavor than that. You could have picked coconut or some shit.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
coconut.
okay. I mean, my least favorite flavors are the citrus flavors because they have lemon lime, sun-kissed lime, and then they have orange sorbet, and then sun-kissed orange and sun-kissed tangerine. And I haven't even named
What is
half
this?
of them.
Is that Jelly Belly?
Yeah, Jelly Belly flavors, and that's like half the flavors in a 49 flavor bag. That's just citrus, and it all tastes the fucking same.
Well, and that's
So-
the thing.
So I mean, there's that, and then there's slight differences. I get it; they're detail oriented, and they use actual puree from each of these fruits. But so I mean, yeah, I have my complaints, but let me tell you this: buttered popcorn, I love that flavor. I think toasted marshmallow is excellent. I think, and here's the thing: when you're talking about after a while, it starts to become old. To me, Jelly Belly is the only company that actively discourages gorging. You know how you scroll through Instagram reels one after the other? I want a social media page that can give you little hits of dopamine like that, or a bigger hit, longer form content. But after a while, it becomes not like Jelly Belly has the ceiling you hit where it's like, wait, none of this is good anymore.
Exactly.
And it's because you have to eat it slowly and in exercise moderation to get your full enjoyment.
Then
that's
it's a
a-
bad candy.
What are you talking about? If it's objectively enjoyable in smaller doses, but after a while, it's not because it tastes bad that it's just an overstimulation because there's so many different flavors together.
Okay, this is a little different because this is chocolate instead of like hard candy. But I can eat unlimited Reese's Pieces.
Oh,
Not Reese's Pieces,
okay,
Reese's
that's-
peanut butter cups. I can eat an unlimited amount of them. And it doesn't even matter. But the fact that you have to say like, oh, I have to stop now, I think there's a problem there.
Mm.
And okay,
Okay,
back-
well,
wait,
hold
wait,
on.
back-
This is controversial. So wait, you go through your thought process here. So you're saying because one has to make a judgment call and say, I have to stop, there's a certain point where you become too full to eat a Jersey Mike sub sandwich.
100%.
Yeah. Now, I'd say Jelly Belly is one of the few candies where, to rephrase what I'm saying, it's not like I have to stop because this is just too much of this specific candy, but most candies are designed to trick you so that you never feel full. Because there is virtually no nutritional value. However, your stomach still fills up with
And Jelly Bellies have a nutritional value.
with the xanthan gum. No, but the way Jelly Belly operates, I think that even if it's an accident, it actually allows for you to moderate because there's a certain amount of food you can eat until it's too much. With candy, with Airheads, I can eat so many Airheads until my stomach lining is about to rip in half, and then I'm just like, wait, this is not good for me. That's really objectively bad right there. But with Jelly Belly,
you
there's a
stop
certain
eating
point.
them because they're not good.
Yes. No, I stopped eating them because
Yeah.
no, I stopped eating them. Get out of here. That's not even you're jump. You see, that's the jump you made. You
No, I
jumped to
know, I
conclusions.
know.
This is you, all right?
I
You jumped.
gotcha.
No, you didn't. You didn't
He
get
said
anything.
yes for a
No,
second. Chat, clip that. Chat, clip that. He said yes, and then end it there.
no, I'm saying yes because I care about you as a friend. That was a DEI yes that I just gave you, just randomly off no criteria. Okay, that was not a merit based yes.
Personally, I can see the appeal. But,
Yes.
but they're just so small. And for me, when I eat candy, like if I'm gonna have candy that's a bunch of different flavors, I like to know which flavors I like. And honestly, I think it's a little overwhelming for me.
I can understand that.
know?
That I think I feel like we can make it a middle
I
ground.
agree with Methuselah, son of
Yeah,
Enoch.
Mesut. Wait, where is he? Yeah, because his thing is black, so he's camouflaged. But Haribo's no, that's a good candy brand. You know what's underrated? The Haribo Sour Bears, right? That stuff.
Really?
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
know it.
wow.
I know it looks like they have the consistency of Jello, but actually they have lots of give or not lots of give, not very much give. Like it really has a good structural consistency, and they taste way better than they look, and they don't even look that bad. So get those. Haribo's a great brand. That's pretty good.
I mean, they're
Every
gummy
flavor
bears.
tastes the same, but you know,
I don't think so. Not
Really?
with the gummy bears.
except for like the weird pineapple one, which tastes.
Well, what are you saying? All taste the flame. Like it's the same. Like they're gummy bears, or they're gummy
maybe
bears
it-
and snakes. They all taste different.
Maybe no, I'm saying each color. Like if I have a bag of gummy bears, like Haribo bears, the red one tastes exactly the same as the green one.
We should
Come
do a
on.
test.
We should
No,
do
honestly,
a test.
because
We'll do a test
I-
next time.
I love Haribo's, and I know that they each have a different flavor.
Okay, all right.
Like genuinely. And what I like to do is
I'm
like,
thinking relative to Jelly Bellies though. Like it's a different candy. It's like a
100%.
different culinary
because
experience.
one's gummy and one's like this hard, weird, gross stuff, right?
Get the hell out of here. You're such a fucking. I'm saying not different in relation to each other. Each color of Jelly Belly is a whole different thing. Now, granted, out of the 50 flavors that I've tried, there's like 2 flavors that I wouldn't go for, like licorice and coconut. Those are the 2. I don't like white nor black.
Have
so.
you ever done their challenge thing, the Bean Boozled?
Okay, that doesn't count. That's not. I mean, it's impressive.
Well, I don't know. They're supposed
I have
to be
done
tasty
that.
bad.
Yeah, I've done that. Actually, that led to one of the most embarrassing moments with my great grandma at her funeral, because one of my last interactions with Daipo was she was a chef and she was a cook, and she was actually an award-winning cook in her country before she decided to screw all of us over by illegally immigrating here from Hong Kong. But like when she was doing all that, she was a professional chef, so I thought it'd be funny to have her eat Bean Boozled to fuck with her palate. And she hated me, and she couldn't even speak English, so she started off by going, "Look at you, you're so young and fuckable." And then I gave her like a lawn clipping flavored bean, and she was like, "Oh, that you're so ugly, fuck you." And so at her funeral, by the way, it was open casket. There were so many things that went wrong. I don't know. Did I ever tell you about this?
Mm-mm.
I never told you about this story.
That's
So-
crazy.
There was an open speech thing, and this was when I was like 12, and there are people going up telling their stories about Daipo, and Daipo is Chinese for great grandmother, but everyone who was there had to call him Popo because that's grandmother, and so it would be confusing. So, because I was part of the lesser represented generation, most of the people were one generation above me, so they just called her Popo. So, my mom, before I went up to give a speech, she went, "Motherfucker, I don't trust you. You got to type your speech down on this iPad." And so
I agree.
I know. She opened it. Nothing was different when I was 12. In fact, it was probably worse. She opened up the Notes app on her iPad. And so the first, I was his great grandson. That's different. But yeah, she opened up the Notes app. You didn't even get to the epic part of the story where
Keep going.
it was really quiet too. And this was in the middle of a speech given by Daipo's daughter. And she was like, "She was one of the greatest cooks I have ever knew." And she was an okay mother, I guess. She was crying. And it was quiet and people had to be respectful. And I was trying to type out my speech so my mom could see it. And the first line is, "The last time I saw Popo." And I was trying to just go, "Last time I saw Popo, I made her eat a lawn clipping bean and then she died." But then the fucking Apple autocorrected Popo to poop. So it said, "The last time I saw poop." And then I read it out loud in the middle. "The last time I saw poop." And then both me and my sister were laughing our fucking asses off.
How old were you?
I was 12 and she was like 7. And that's a little too old to be laughing at the word poop in the middle of a funeral. So,
Yeah.
But it came out of nowhere.
That's
we
great.
fucking, no, we literally just fucking.
She was looking down from heaven. She's like, what the fuck? Man.
You nailed the accent.
Oh, God.
No, because and then my dad had to drag us out of the fucking room.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, thanks, Cinna Sticks with an X at the end. I just love the YouTube slang with all the usage of the word X or the letter X, because X is such an underrepresented letter in the alphabet, and YouTube and the internet's kind of given it a second wind.
Oh, X-Men.
Yeah, that's true. X-Men, that came out in 2001. So, I mean, that was a whole thing. I feel like that's the internet age. Actually, X-Men was before. That was in the 70s. What the fuck am I talking about? That was a bit of a stretch. I don't know about that one. Okay,
X-Files.
that's true. Well, I mean, that's just one usage of the word X. Have you seen those YouTube profiles where it's like XXX Joe, XXX, right? Those
Yeah,
are-
yeah.
That's like 6 X's.
Porn.
That's 6 times the X's. Yeah, and that if it weren't for porn, the word X would be like nothing right now. We should do a resurgence of the letter Q. Actually, the internet's been doing that recently. QAnon, right? That's been new usage of the word Q. The internet's been
But
responsible for
QU, I love that combination.
that. QU?
You know, you can't say Q without you, and almost
No,
every
yeah,
word
there's
that-
no word. Actually,
No, that's just not true.
no, there's not a single word. There's been like 2 words in the entire English language that doesn't have a U after the word Q.
There's a few. It surprises you
Yeah.
every time it comes up. It's like, oh,
It makes me think it's a misnomer, right? Because Q, when you say Q, there's a U sound at the end of when you say Q. I feel like Q and U were supposed to be one letter, but then it got split into 2. I don't know. I wouldn't know
Q.
about that.
because you can't say Q
Without you, which makes
Without
me
you.
think that like Q is reliant and parasitic upon you. So
Yeah, if you try to say Q, you can say Q alone, and then if you put a U next to it, it's Q. Q-U.
well, no, if I'm trying to pronounce 2 letters, Q and then U, it's just Q.
Yeah.
In order for it to be Q, it would have to be put an E at the end of it. Then it becomes this weird, Q by itself, you pronounce it Q. Q with a U, Q-U, Q, and then with the E, Q. Again, it's weird.
Yeah.
Like that's 3 letters used to achieve the same effect that just 1 letter could. 3 times the letters with
Hey, okay, Monkey, you're a hater. You're a top tier hater. You're hating on everything, even if I agree with you, man.
no X for one. It's a very brandable letter, and they named a whole social media
Hey,
app after
hey,
it.
yeah,
That was
and
one
it
of
sucks.
that was one of the worst moves that Elon ever did. But like facts, hey, I'm telling you, when you say facts, that has the word X in it or the letter X
Could
in
have
it.
done
I'm pinning that.
FACTS.
You're a hypocrite, dude. Facts has an X. You could have put C, K, and then S right there, but instead, because the internet and the letter X is cool, you replace those fact. Oh, what the fuck? F-A-C-K. What the fuck? Whatever, man. My point is that you could have used 3 extra letters, but you put the letter X because you see it's convenient, it's brandable, and I understand what you're saying.
Oh, we're getting political.
I get the Well, I mean, I just finished my paper. My
Yeah.
heart goes out to you. When he did that face, I did not try. Like, listen,
And it's
listen.
well,
I've been
he's
trying.
like
I've been
ton of autism. And nothing
no,
against
no.
autistic
He
people.
was
I love
stimming.
them.
He was stimming. He was like, oh man, I'm feeling nervous right now. That's what I do whenever I'm nervous or antsy.
But you see him like jump around. He's like,
No, he does the jumping X. The jumping X was iconic.
awful. But like he just doesn't know how to control his body.
Okay.
I think it could honestly
We
be
gotta
the other
do.
way.
We gotta do a poll. Jumping X or my heart goes out to you. Which one? Which one was more iconic?
Don't clip that. Don't clip me doing the salute. It was an
Hey,
example.
no, I did it 3 times, so we're
Okay.
equal. So if they incriminate you, then you can incriminate me, and we can kind of do a trade.
Perfect. Yeah,
Jumping X
that works.
goes out to you. You got to put quotes around there. In my opinion, jumping X is always going to be the perfect Elon move. I can't vote on my own thing. You fuck. All right. Well, what if I have an opinion? Huh? YouTube won't let me.
But okay, even if he is stimming, he probably shouldn't have been.
Mm.
Like the
Man has enough money to pay for I don't know, really good therapy that can teach him to stim in the opposite direction. My
yeah.
heart goes out to he could do that instead.
So stupid.
It's dumb. Well, no, what if he did that on stage? My heart.
And then we're like, I think he's salute.
No,
well,
he's saluting the Socialist Party now.
hmm.
But yeah, he could also. You're gonna hate me for pointing this out, but there was a small thing
Oh
here.
my
right
gosh.
here.
Huh?
Yeah, you gotta. Actually, you just wiped it. I think
it was part
you
of
already
the,
got it.
sandwich. That sandwich is really good. I've never had that one before.
Yeah. So okay, have you ever had the number 7, like just the number 7 turkey profile? I mean,
I might have. I like turkey a lot.
yeah,
I
I'm just.
almost got that, but then I saw someone else's sub go down the line and it had like all this different meat. I'm probably gonna get another when I leave.
Yeah, there's a number 9 with like roast beef and all that. Yeah.
It makes bacon.
Yeah,
Mayo.
because there's a lady from my school named Anna, and she gave me some advice where if the roast beef is cooked, it immediately tastes like shit, which is not good. I don't know if that's not a good sign. So she actually had a very specific, elaborate way of cooking it that no one would have ever ordered by themselves, and it was actually really great. So
Huh.
if you order the number 9 part of my burp and you just ask for them to cook every meat except for the roast beef, they will look at you.
Well, I didn't
real
toast
funny.
it.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
So you're a cold sandwich guy.
I love it. Well, okay, here's the thing. I've actually recently started something at home. Every time I make a sandwich, I'll make it 100% and then put it in the toaster oven, and it comes out 100% better. Even
okay.
even PB&J's.
So we're saying like with the sandwich not already together, and you say like a toaster oven like that one.
Exactly.
Over there. Yeah.
You put it all together, then put it in there, and you have to cook it for a little bit longer for the meat in the inside to get warm. But like the melted cheese, you can do one of those pull aparts.
Yeah.
And you can even do it with PB&J's.
No, what's weird
They're
is
really good.
for the last 10 years, I've grown up only with a microwave, a non-oven toaster with just like the little 2 slots you put it in, like the 1960s, and then a normal oven you have to wait 50 minutes for it to preheat. So
yeah, toaster ovens are really great.
yeah, because
Underrated.
we just got one, and I'm just like, yeah, it does look very retro, but also
Oh, do
I
you
think
have
it just
both
in
slots?
every way it's better. Yeah,
You can also do the bread.
because that's what we used to make the s'mores last night. Right?
Yeah, I saw.
All right. Oh, he said common Brandon W. You'd be a popular guest to bring back on. This is exactly why I invited you to Toastmasters, dude.
And
Because
I'm
it's
never
just-
gonna eat paper again. So
yeah, that's true. He's never going back on this stream. But I mean, he'll just be in the background going, I'll eat like a carrot or something that won't destroy my body, and I'll
Yeah.
totally just talk
yeah,
about something.
guys, we'll start eat. I actually eat the soda can tops.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
dude. Me too. Yeah, watch out, Dr. Pepper. Brandon's about to eat you. But okay, we're gonna end the stream here because my paper's gone, and also
It's time to watch a movie.
yeah, it's time to watch Eternal Sunshine. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. That'll be day 831. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And until next time, this is goodbye, and my heart goes down to you. Okay, goodbye.
Monkey